Welcome to the Van Answer Studio. I love making balloon garlands. Lots of garlands. That usually means I have to buy several bags of balloons in different sizes and colors to make it look absolutely fabulous. But what if you don't run a balloon business and just want to make one balloon garland? Enter the Balloon Garland Kit. This is a pre-styled garland with all the supplies you need to make it in one package. At least, that is the promise of a kit. But when searching for kits like this on Amazon, the site is riddled with stolen photos from designers, promises to make big, beautiful garlands only to be disappointed with what the kit actually makes, and balloons of unknown quality that may pop before you even get a chance to build the garland. But I might have found a kit on Amazon that I can love and recommend to friends. 2 weeks ago, I stumbled across the Sempertex balloon kit on Instagram, and my first thought was, this could be a great alternative product to recommend to clients who can't afford my custom design work and give me something to point them in the right direction. I have high hopes for this kit I can buy off of Amazon from a brand I trust. I've used Sempertex balloons in lots of my designs before, and they're a reliable brand to use. This is not sponsored in any way by Sempertex, so for $20.90, I clicked purchase and bought the sparkling pink colorway to try out. This colorway includes Fashion Pink, Dust Pink, Reflex Champagne, and Reflex Pink, which are their chrome colors. Oh, they're all loose in there. Wasn't expecting that. So you'll have to organize them a bit after pulling them out. Included in the kit are 18-inch balloons in 3 of the colors, 12-inch balloons in all 4 colors, 9-inch balloons in 2 non-metallic colors, and the 5-inch balloons are in all the colors. They're really generous with the amount of reflex colors included in the kit. The only items in the box are the 4 sizes of balloons and 1 10-foot length of balloon strip. There are no adhesive dots included in the kit. So how are we going to attach the 5-inchers? Like, they're going to be tucked down in. Which is kind of surprising. Most kits include some kind of adhesive, so the 5-inch balloons can be tucked anywhere in the garland that may have gaps or you need an extra pop of color. This means I'll have to attach the 5-inch balloons to the balloon strip directly and tuck them deep inside the garland instead of being an accent on the outside. There's no written instructions. It's literally just a warning, and then the only instructions you have are these. This doesn't give a lot of guidance for a beginner, but it does work well for their multilingual customers. In addition to the kit, you will need an inflator. Please don't try to blow these up using your breath. Everything can be inflated with a hand pump, or you can inflate just the small balloons with the hand pump and use an electric inflator for the larger balloons. Inflating these balloons is really easy. Just fill them to a variety of sizes and tie the nozzle in a knot. If they're a little pear-shaped, press the balloon against the table and roll it around a bit to make it more spherical. I found that these balloons are nice and thick, and the color choice is really beautiful. Once all the balloons are inflated, it's time to attach the balloons to the strip. You press the nozzle, including the knot, through the little holes in the strip and pull it to the side for it to hold it in place. I added 1 to 2 balloons in each hole of the strip and only skipped a hole near the large balloons because it was too tight to add more in the space. The instructions show adding 1 balloon, then skipping a hole or 2, but there are 2 problems with that. First, the balloons will be spaced so far apart the garland will look sparse and floppy instead of like the image on the box. Second, you would run out of balloon tape before all the balloons are attached. Spacing the balloons like I did made the finished garland about 8 feet in length. I'm going to make a color blocking design like they show on the box, so I'm attaching about half of the balloons in a single color before moving on to the next color, alternating between the matte colors and the reflex colors. It seems like it would be easy to use the balloon strip to make a garland because all you have to do is push them into the holes, but it's actually a tedious and frustrating process. In order to make the garland look nice and thick, you have to attach the balloons really close to each other, but the balloons push against each other and pop the nozzles out of the strip, so you have to constantly reattach the same balloons. The way the balloons are added, plus the lack of instructions, sets beginners up for failure. From experience, I know when I should add bigger and smaller balloons so they nestle tightly without big gaps, but without that knowledge and the ability to add the smaller balloons with adhesives later on, beginners would likely end up with a sparse and floppy garland. Now, about halfway through making the garland, I finally stopped to scan the QR code on the box in hopes it would take me to an instructional video. And it did take me to a short 1-minute video, but it mainly focused on what's in the kit. I'm not sure how they achieved the pictured garland with so many large holes between balloons, but my experience was quite different. At this point, I also realized I should have left a foot of balloon strip on the ends to attach the garland to a wall. No hooks or wall hangers are included with the kit, so you have to use the little bit of balloon strip on the ends to hang it or provide your own hanging solution. If I were to make an 8-foot garland using fishing line, it would take me about 10 minutes to tie it together. Using the balloon tape, this 8-foot garland took me nearly 30 minutes to attach all the balloons, and I was really frustrated by the time I was done.
Oh, no, stay in there. Hang in there, we're almost done.
I love Sempertex balloons. Their quality and colors are phenomenal, but I feel like this kit falls a little short when you consider the balloon strip and the lack of instructions. I don't think I could recommend this kit as is to someone who doesn't have balloon design skills, as it was a frustrating experience for me and I actually know what I'm doing. I do, however, think this is a great way to buy beautifully curated, high-quality balloons for a garland. I would take the balloons from the kit, tie them into quads, join them together with fishing line or 260 balloons like I've shown in other tutorial videos, and then with a few extra items and some better instructions, someone could be really successful with this kit. In the end, this did make a beautiful garland that I would hang at a party or event. But if you'd like to learn an easier way to assemble a garland, check out this video. And until the next time, remember, stay creative, everybody.